Peace, blessings, and shalom. It rained on my um shack. I got to put together all the other pieces over there. It'll take a minute to do that. It's like I ain't got time to do nothing. I got to clean it off and everything. But it's a blessing to get. It's a gift. So I take it. I needed another shack. It's pretty damn big. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, it's pretty big. But, I don't know why I keep getting little things. It may look dirty or whatever, but it's a blessing because I can store my wood in there. Something. I can do something with it. There's a will, there's a way. They say. Um, say peace and blessings to you, family. I know not really what to speak of anymore because what hasn't a person heard on earth? You know what I mean? What hasn't a person heard? A person knows right from wrong. They know what to do and what not to do, who to hang with, who not to hang with. And you're only as good as the company you keep, man. And I don't keep a lot of company, but as you can see, but the people that I do keep around me, I think they are a blessing to me, and they're good people, and they're trying to get by just like I am trying to get by. At the end of the day, I think that's all we're trying to do is get by in life. You can't do nothing about tomorrow. You have no say-so in it. You know what I mean? You don't have no dog in that fight, because it ain't came yet. So whatever you're doing today is what you're doing. I'm prayer. I'm prayer and I meditate and I done a few songs, but it will not upload. And I like I say, person don't need me to speak to them, but I know something speaking inside of you and something speaking inside of me, and so I'm just letting it out. Everybody got something inside of them that needs to be heard because your experience is just that. It's yours. It ain't no one else's. You have truth within you. Let that reside. Let that rain out. Let that shout out. Let that cry out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? What I was ain't what I am. I am what I am now, whether a person believe that or not, but they want to hold on to my baggage like it's theirs. My baggage ain't yours. My baggage is mine. You got your own baggage, and you got a lot of it. You know what you have done and what trail you left behind you. You know what I'm saying? You know what you've been doing in your life in rooms, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on whatever. You know what you've been doing, man, a lot longer than I've been experiencing with this stuff. I started making videos, man, and I ain't trying to lead no one astray, and I ain't trying to say I know everything. All I'm trying to say is I'm a person. I'm a person, man. I'm one person, man, trying to make it in the world, man. As if, like you ain't one person. Any person, any individual person that listens to me is an individual person listening to me. So they're their own person trying to make it in this world. You know what I mean? And if you don't think that I ride for you and I ride against you, then that's what it is. You riding against me for your own reason. It ain't got nothing to do with me because I ride with all that give praise and glory to the Most High. Hear you saying those words and trying to obey Him, and we get along fine. You know what I mean? We got no problems, and I get along with anybody anyway because I let them be them. If something's irritating me, I just leave. If I can, I just leave the situation. Or I ask the Most High to take away the situation so He can give me what I need to have true life, and um, He gives true life in abundance. Or does another person do that? Who say does that? Most High say He does that. He say He brings life, and He brings life in abundance. So hey, listen, I get blessed with stuff, but the stuff don't mean nothing to me. You know, um, I want to emerge into the light because I've been guided out of the dark. And so, yeah, I've been guided out of the dark. Even being in the light, you got to shine bright. You know what I mean? Because people try to dim your light. Because they see your light starting to shine. They see you starting to change. They see you starting to embrace true love and loving thy neighbor. And if they want all the love, then it ain't good enough. You know what I mean? Because they want it all. And you don't give no person or you love thy neighbor as you love yourself, and you give the Father all praise and all glory. I will love a person as much as I can. You know what I mean? I would love a person as much as I love myself. I would do for someone just like they would do for me. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. I have, you know what I mean? And now I'm trying to build a comfortable place for me to rest. You know what I mean? Because I know my travels in life. If you don't know your travels, then I can't tell you about them. But I know mine, and I know I give me a fishing pole. I can go fishing and eat fish a lot, and I know I can scrape up stuff eventually once I get my stuff situated. So that's why I work at my job. Eventually, I don't think I would have to. You know what I mean? I think I can. The Father would make a way for me to go back to how I was. I'll work this job temporarily, no problem. I done had jobs all my life. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. Ain't got no boss at that job because I'm the boss of me. Because if someone disrespects me or, someone say, you didn't get to do it, something, then we got a problem. Because the only command I listen to is the Most High living Father. Because he's a living God, not a dead one. So I listen to him. If you need me to do a job, because I'm going there for these little Benjamins or whatever, these little crumb cakes for my time. But even while there, I'm sitting there thinking about the Father and thinking about my life because my life is still existing because things that's going on in my life still exist, whether I'm at work or I'm at home, whatever, because they're going on in my life. They're going on in your life. And, I'm just saying, like, I hope Social Security is always there and stuff like that, man. But food stamps for people and aid. But if the government was to shut down, man, I don't know what people would do if they ain't used to going without and they used to having everything convenient. You know what I mean? I don't know what they gonna do. I'm cool. Shoot, I still ain't really eating and drinking like that. You know what I mean? I ain't been asleep since I been out of work. So that's how like Kevin Gates, man, he made some songs I love, man, straight up. Because I be looking out my window like, man, I wish I had this. But, it's a blessing. I did a couple eventually, but no, for real, that wasn't the one I was going to say, though. There's certain things, though, people say that make sense. I truly get it out. I was truly getting it out the mud, as you would say. You know what I mean? I come from the dust of the earth, I guess. It's written, it says that. And the Father say he shall not always dwell in man. So I feel like he's dwelling in my presence somewhere close, keeping something close. I can't say he is here because he's omnipotent. You take up all space and everything. My RV or my lawnmower or any piece of plastic or everything in it right here. To me, what I mean, is the Father, because you can't say the Father brought everything into creation, but then the things that's in creation, he ain't partake in that. So you couldn't create something that he out of something. You know what I mean? He created everything, so everything that's created is created because of the pleasure of the Most High Living Father. And so I just want honesty, truth, and loyalty, and for people to help genuinely, man. It shouldn't take no. It shouldn't be like a walking vending machine. You know what I mean? Well, in order for you to help somebody, you got to deposit some money in you. You know what I mean? It got to be a better way for us as a people. That's all I'm saying. You know, but I love, and I'm just giving my opinion. That's all it is. It's mine. I ain't saying this stuff gonna happen. Either way, I got to live my life, and people got to live their life, and they're gonna have to take what comes to them in the future for what they're sowing. But you got to reap what you sow, and that's what's just going to happen. And we do this to each other. I did it. If I did it to someone and I get hurt and punished for it, and you're doing something to hurt someone, you're going to be punished for it, especially if you can avoid that thing. If you're doing it on purpose, then you're going to be hurt 10 times. I say some stuff, man, but, like R. Kelly say, man, sorry, dude, man, you got 30 years or something, they say. Somebody say you got 30 years. But, anyway, but I clearly say, man, I don't mean it. You know what I mean? I say some things I don't mean sometimes. Back then, I was out of anger and stuff. We all have. Ain't no one perfect, but, I still um, try to just give praise and glory to the Father and ask Him to lead and guide me. Because if He don't lead and guide me, then I'm going to be lost. And he might not personally be doing it. He is, like I say, angels all around. I feel like I'm in the presence of beings, that I can't see, and they comfort me. Like in any situation, when I'm hungry, I get fat. When I'm thirsty, if I get thirsty, if I get hungry, I get fat. Whatever I want. I got some lamb or whatever it is, goat, whatever. Goat ain't bad, man, is it? Some goat is bad, isn't it? I was reading it the other day. Something was bad, but yeah, I got that. The place I get my lamb from, though, is lamb meat. But I can only get what I get, and it ain't about the food. Blessed is everything if you give praise and glory to the Father. I mean, some things are not healthy for you, of course, and that's all I be stressed on. About certain things. I just want a person to be a little bit more healthy. Or the doctor tell you that, but if I say something, then I'm wrong, and I'm wicked, I'm evil, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm just trying to make a person live longer. I want to live longer. I feel healthy. I feel strong. I mean, I had 2 hours of sleep for the past 2, 3 days. And, I've been working 12-hour shifts. I ain't trying to boast or nothing, but I am out here putting primer up on my structure. About, I gotta let that dry so I can paint it. I'm just going to go and paint it white, you know, and that's on another side. It's going to be white and black, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't got a lot of stuff to do, but I ain't probably just cover it all white, and then do my black on top of that with some things that I want to put on there, and just put it on there better than what I got it on there. But it's a process. I got a lot of cleaning up to do, and don't we all? I know I need to be cleaned up inside and outside, still purified, baptized in water, tried in the flames. you know. But we are blessed as a people to be alive still today, and that's what keeps me going. That's the main thing that keeps me going, is that I'm alive. And there's people losing their life in mass shootings and all this stuff every day. So, things I don't have in my life, I still have life. So that tells me that I got life ahead. It's a possibility I got life ahead. Something keeping me going. If I can be by myself, the person would say a hermit. But, I like the Shepherd of Hermas. So, Hermit, Shepherd of Hermas, read it. It's a nice thing, similitudes and all that. Teach you faithfulness and what real commitment is, and loyalty, because you're going to go through some things to obtain certain things, to obtain that willpower that's in you, because everybody got free will, but we give in to stuff every day. Give in to certain things every day, whether it's a craving with the tongue or the eyes or whatever, man. I'm just trying to build and create something that I don't know how to create, not trying to do something I've already done. I've done mostly everything that I pretty much want to do. Now I want to do something new, um, just like that. But I love you, family, and I apologize for a lot of the heartache and pain I display on this thing, because everybody go through pain. I just express mine and know that we got to release it, because we can't carry that baggage with us into the new life, because all wickedness is going away. So we can't carry that baggage. We can't carry our past deeds with us. But although people want us to bring it up, because they're bringing something up about you, that you made a mistake, and they point that finger at you as if you're not trying to be different. You know what I mean? And you're really trying. And I know a person sees what you're doing, what you're trying to do. And I know the people that support me, that's why they support me. It's because they see my walk, they hear my walk, they hear it in my talk. They see what I do. I'm dedicated to it. When I say I'm going to quit, I can't. You know what I mean? Because it's not my mission. It is a higher purpose. It's not nothing that I have control over. I wish I did. I could do what everybody else doing, because they look like they're having fun a lot more than me sometimes. But at the same time, I have my joy and I have my peace. I just think things are coming on the earth at a rapid pace, and that it ain't no slowing it down, and whatever happening, man, it is just it's something, because, man, if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh would be saved. And I'm saying, man, there's a lot of flesh going to the grave, ain't it? And we ain't grieving in that. Am I putting them there? I ain't putting them there. I pray. pray. But I want every person that's living to pray for me. Well, you got breath, pray for me. I don't want you to pray for me when you're gone. You should pray for me while I'm here, so I can be here, you can be here, we can be here. Peace and shalom, royal family. Give praise and glory to the Father.